I'm standing here in front of the tomb, and it was a tomb like this, possibly even this tomb that Jesus had been placed in, and from here was raised from the dead. Now, one of the things I love about this particular site here in Israel is that when it was discovered, it was literally covered up, all of this. And as they began to excavate and do some architectural discovery here in the area, they found this particular tomb in the midst of a garden. In the garden, they found a wine press and some other things. But as they began to uncover this, it was really interesting. They found a tomb. And when they opened it up, secondly, it was an empty tomb. Third, there was an inscription on the wall. Even though it had been covered for many, many years, there was an inscription on the wall. It's been painted over, you'll see in a moment, but that inscription on the wall was placed there many, many years ago. And it is an inscription that insinuates that there was a traditional belief that this was indeed the site where Jesus had been buried. I've also recognized that in this particular tomb, whoever was buried here wasn't the one that it was built for, because you're going to recognize that it was kind of hewn out on the end because the person buried there was a little larger than the person that it was built for. And again, I come back to the most compelling part for me. It's empty. The Bible refers to it as a borrowed tomb because Jesus didn't need it but for 3 days, and he came back. Now, after the Sabbath, Matthew 28, verse 1, after the Sabbath, as it began to dawn toward the first day of the week, Mary Magdalene and the other Mary came to look at the grave. And behold, a severe earthquake had occurred. For an angel of the Lord descended from heaven and came and rolled away the stone and sat upon it. And his appearance was like lightning, and his clothes were as white as snow. And the guards shook with fear of him and became like dead men. And the angel said to the women, I love this, listen, do not be afraid, for I know that you are looking for Jesus who has been crucified. He is not here, for he is risen, just as he said. Come see the place where he was lying. And then go quickly and tell the disciples that he is risen from the dead. And behold, he is going ahead of you into Galilee, and there you will see him. Behold, I have told you.